The bustling terminal of Hawthorne International Airport hummed with the typical energy of a busy afternoon. Families hustled with luggage, business travelers checked their devices, and gate announcements echoed overhead. Among the sea of passengers stood Jalen Carter, a black teenager dressed sharply in a designer hoodie and sneakers, carrying a sleek backpack. At just 17, Jalen had an air of quiet confidence that set him apart, though many wouldn't guess why. Jalen wasn't traveling commercially like most around him. Today he was flying on his family's private jet, which was scheduled to depart from the airport's exclusive private aviation terminal. His parents, successful entrepreneurs who had built a tech empire from the ground up, were waiting in the lounge with his younger sister. But first, Jalen was asked to check in at the commercial gate for a transfer to a private shuttle that would take him to the jet. As Jalen approached the gate agent, a middle-aged white woman named Karen, she looked him over with a dismissive frown. "Excuse me, young man," Karen said, her tone clipped. "You can't sit here in this waiting area. This section is for commercial passengers only." Jalen blinked in surprise. "I'm waiting for the shuttle to the private jet," he replied politely. Karen crossed her arms. "I don't see any private jet passenger on the list. Are you sure you're in the right place? Maybe you should move to the general seating area." Jalen's heart sank. He could feel the eyes of nearby travelers subtly shifting toward him. The message was clear. He didn't belong here. "I assure you I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be," Jalen said calmly. "My family owns the jet departing from the private terminal." Karen's eyes narrowed skeptically. "Right. Well, I'm just doing my job. Please move along." Just then, the private terminal supervisor, a tall man in a sharp suit named Mr. Hamilton, arrived. "Karen," he said, looking from Jalen to the agent, "this is Jalen Carter, the son of the Carters. He's on his way to our jet." Karen's face flushed with embarrassment. "I apologize, Mr. Carter. I didn't recognize you." Jalen offered a polite nod but said nothing. Later, seated comfortably in the lounge with his family, Jalen reflected on the encounter. "It's funny," he said to his mother. "People see you a certain way and think they get to decide where you belong." His mother squeezed his hand gently. "That's why we've worked so hard, to open doors not just for ourselves, but for you and everyone who looks like you." At the airport, Karen attended a diversity and inclusion training the following week, sharing her experience with colleagues. "I never realized how quickly assumptions can hurt," she admitted. "It's a reminder that we must treat every person with respect, regardless of appearances." Jalen went on to become a prominent advocate for equity in aviation and business, using his voice to challenge stereotypes and inspire young people. During a speech at a youth leadership conference, he said, "Flying private isn't just about luxury, it's about breaking ceilings and rewriting stories. We all deserve to occupy spaces we've earned without being questioned or pushed aside. No. Let's work together to make sure no one else has to wait in the wrong place."